You know, recording is actually really difficult. Okay, I've done this. This is the fifth one. Um, I'm talking to nobody, right? I'm talking to myself in this room. I look crazy. Okay, I hear myself and I sound crazy. I rewatch every recording and I go, oh, this sounds like shit. I should never talk again. But I have to do this, right? I'm doing this for you guys, for the two viewers. All right, for the two viewers out there who are watching me diligently. You guys deserve very minimal amounts of mediocre content, right? You deserve nothing but the best of all content, and obviously you'll find it right here. Slizzy Dizzy. Everybody knows Slizzy Dizzy. You search me up, I'm the first thing that pops up on Google when you search the letter S up, right? You guys deserve nothing but the best, and I love you all so much for watching this. Taking the time out of your day to give me some all good old love and attention, right? That's what we love. That's what I hope one day we can all get together, have a little party right out into the sunset, and then we can kiss. Speaking of which, oh no no, going off of which, we're going to talk about this little game here, which will be the first ever devlog that I'm going to serve for this game. It's currently called Other Side of the Moon, and it's still in testing at the moment. It's all released if you guys want to go and check it out. It's on my account. Let me go escape. Escape. Oh, does this work? This does not work. Let me try again. Be patient. You got this. Hope you're having a lovely day. Alright. My username is SlizzyDizzy at SF9650. Alright, if you search me up, you're going to find this game on my account. When the game is fully released, it will be under the Dizzy Industries group, which if you haven't followed, please do so already. We'll appreciate you. You'll be indoctrinated to our little group or slash cult. And first of all, the game is a small, cozy platformer set in space, or specifically on the moon. It follows this little cat here as it goes on its little journey to find itself and find the other side of the moon or some shit, and just see what is there on the dark side. This was all just because I wanted to make a cute platformer game after working on a horror game or trying to develop an idea for a horror game. I'm not good enough for any normal development yet, believe me. We've been working on this, or I've been working on this since about the start of April, and everyone else has sort of joined in because, none of them can do shit until I finish my shit, and I'm very slow. So, forgive me here, right? You guys, this game will be out probably after GTA 6, which is very disappointing. Right now, I'm recording this in the 6th of July, and I don't know when I'm going to release this, but, 6th of July, that's pretty crazy. I started this on April, so I've been working on this for 3 months. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, which is more than one. Right, very little stuff has been done because, like I said, I am exceptionally slow at what I do, and I have this very unique way of sort of trying to perfect every single little thing that goes into my work. But so far, here's what we have. So I'm gonna set out some little establishing stuff. This baseplate here is currently just a placeholder for us to dump all of our models and all of our ideas into someplace. This is supposedly, this little tornado here's a VFX test, I hope. Or it's just a free asset. I really can't tell. So, beginning of this is the beautiful cat model that was constructed by one of our modelers slash composers slash animators slash scripters. She does a little bit of everything, and she is amazing, right? Secondly, we have this walking animation that was done by our diligent animator, who works about once a month. And then everything else was done by me, and the modeler works every once in a blue moon, right? When all the stars align, he comes together and works. So this tutorial, I don't have the heart to tell him that this is not going to be how the tutorial works, but, he tried, right? He tried to help, and I appreciate that. So pretty much, the game will start off in somewhere in space. You're not on the moon yet. You're on the moon after you do your little journey. So you start off in this little zone where you're drifting between little asteroids and continental rocks or whatever they are, and you jump between them. This will be your tutorial. You'll meet a nice little alien fellow who'll teach you everything. So far, I've got a movement system that works by requests. So pretty much the way this works is there will be specific functions like jump request, dash request, and a lot more in the future, and all of those will be hooked up to certain keybinds and events. So this will make it much easier for us to add mobile support and console support, God willing, in the future. And also floating rocks that I spent a month on. Pretty cool. Is there anything else? No, surprisingly very little. That's it. See you later, guys.